What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for joining me. It is so good to be with you again. I'm really happy to see each and every one of you. Guys, well, as you can tell from the thumbnail, this is kind of an unusual video. We're just gonna go ahead and dive right into it. This is another versus video. I really have fun doing them and you guys seem to like them as well. Guys, what this is an unusual one because today we're gonna be doing two 2021 releases and we're gonna pair them up against each other. But not only that, this is two creations by Dominique Ropion. So that we've got that. And also the reason why I wanted to do this versus video is not because these fragrances are similar, but these just happen to be two of my best videos on YouTube so far. Both of these have gotten lots of views. So you guys obviously like these fragrances. Now, I do happen to know, and that's okay, I do happen to know a lot of you that are subscribed to me don't always watch my videos. A lot of the views come from outside of my subscribers, which is totally cool. But what I want to do is I just want to tell you the facts about each of these fragrances, show them to you, give you my impressions, and then what I want you guys to do at the end of this video is just tell me which one you like the best. Go ahead and vote. And then like I did last time, we'll put this in the community post and I'll tell you the winner because I'm just curious to know what you guys think. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. So the first one we're going to talk about is this guy right here. This is the Robot, otherwise known as Phantom by Paco Rabanne. Cool little bottle, right? I mean, it's kind of youthful, kind of cheesy, but it's like a train wreck. I can't look away. I really like it. There's something about it, I guess, that's very nostalgic to me. And let's face it, I've got a lot of action figures in my collection, so I guess this appealed to me right away, but I like it. I like the cheesiness of it. I like how nostalgic it is, and it's just a cool bottle, all right? Another thing that I think that is a plus for this bottle is that they're starting to make these bottles so that you can reuse them again, so that way we're not throwing them out and hurting the planet or what have you. So a lot of these bottles that are coming out, they've done it with Elixir, they've done it with Phantom, and I think that's going to be the trend where you're going to be able to start buying biodegradable or reusable, recyclable, refillable bottles to pour in here. So basically this cap unscrews and then you put the bottle upside down and you can refill this once this thing is empty. Another cool thing with this is you can actually scan this with your phone, and if you go ahead, I'll link both videos down below, one for my YSL video and one for Paco Rabanne. And what you can do with this one is, and you can look in that video because I gave a demonstration, is you can link this with your phone and it does a lot of cool interactive things with your smartphone. So you've got that going on in its favor as well. Okay, with all that being said, so you've got the refillable bottle, for the planet. You've got it interacts with the phone, and it's also very nostalgic. So you've got those three things already in its favor. But how does it smell? But before we do that, let me go ahead and give you the note breakdown. I'll hold this up on the screen right here. So on the top, you've got some lavender, and you've got a lot of citruses, mainly lemon. In the mid or the heart, you've got more lavender. You've got apple, some smoky notes, earthy notes, and patchouli, okay? And in the base, you've got some vanilla, more lavender, and vetiver. Let's go ahead and spray this. Okay, so the two main notes, obviously, if you've got it in the top, if you've got it in the mid, and if you've got it in the base, the main note I'm smelling is lavender right away. The vanilla comes on very strong. It's very, very sweet. I will say that. I think this is kind of like a clubbing fragrance. It's definitely meant to be youthful. Now, what they try to do to calm down that sweetness is they've got those earthy notes, they've got the patchouli in here, and they've got those smoky notes. They're trying to tamp it down a little bit, and it is unusual with that earth note. When I'm saying earth note, I don't mean like earthy from patchouli. There's actually a topsoil note in this, or they call it an earthy note, and it's just a little unusual with that. It's kind of like a dirty vanilla, but the lavender is very heavy. I like it. It's not complex. It smells like a lot of things I've already smelled before when it comes to clubbing fragrances, especially with the vanilla, especially with the apple. They've used that combination in so many other fragrances. I don't have to list them. You know that Eros has got that, Ultramal's got that. So many people are using the apple vanilla to get the youthful scent that they want. And this one is no different. So it's nothing different. It's a good fragrance. It's not horrible. It's not the worst fragrance I've ever smelled, but it does smell like so many other things. So that's the downside of this, okay? So again, it lasts okay. It's about 6 hours on my skin. I get it's a head-turning fragrance, more youthful. It's for the fall and winter, so it's not very versatile. So that's what you have with Paco Rabanne right there, okay? Cool bottle, interactive, good for the planet, but a fragrance that's kind of already been done, you know, within so many other clubbing fragrances. But if you like the bottle, then I could see why you would want to buy it. All right, so the next fragrance I'm going to be talking about, the one that it's going up against, is La Nuit de l'Homme's. This is a flanker called Bleu Electrique, okay? Cool bottle. I love how the black fades the blue. Of course, you've got the big cap, pops off like that, and there you have it. This is another one of Dominique Ropion's creations, guys, and I'll go ahead and put that on the screen so you can see it, and I'll kind of give you the note breakdown. You've got cardamom in the top, you've got ginger and bergamot. In the mid, you've got lavender and geranium, and in the base, you have cedar and vetiver, okay? Let's go ahead and spray this one. I like the atomizer a little bit better on this. What I like about this one is it smells very similar to the original, but I think the cardamom is dialed way up in this one, and I really like that. It's really, really nice. I get about 6 to 8 hours on my skin with this one, but again, this reminds me of the original, and the ginger is nice along with that bergamot on the top. What's really weird about this fragrance, I've said this in my last video, and I wondered if anyone else had gotten this, but as this dries down, for some weird reason, this smells like Play-Doh to me. That same vibe you get when you pop open a can of Play-Doh, because I have, you know, 2 little ones that run around here and play with that stuff all the time. On the dry down, it smells very similar, but the thing about it is I don't hate that, because again, if we're talking about nostalgia, I love nostalgia, and it reminds me of my childhood during some happier times, and it kind of smells like Play-Doh on the dry down. But again, on the top, you've got that citrus with the bergamot, which of course is a mood enhancer. And then you've got, you know, the cardamom, which is dialed way up, and I happen to love the note of cardamom. It works really well in the winter, works really well in the fall time and the cooler months. And this one's just really nice. From what I've heard from you guys, talking with a bunch of you in the groups, you know, in communications that we've had on Instagram, Facebook, so on and so forth, a lot of you think this smells a lot closer to the original La Nuit de l'Homme. I don't know about that. I've never gotten my nose on it. I'm kind of new to the fragrance game, so I don't know a lot about, you know, old fragrances that have been reformulated and so on and so forth. So I don't really know what I'm missing, but a lot of you say this is very close to the original. So if that's true, that's pretty cool. I do love the new stuff that I have now, the original Gangster. And to me, that this doesn't really smell all that similar, just because of how much cardamom is in this. And then that dry down is definitely different to me. This does have a tinge of, I don't want to say bitterness, kind of herbal, and I don't know if that's coming from the vetiver, but I do like it. So there you have it, guys. You've got both of these fragrances side by side, and like I said, the reason why I wanted to talk about both of them is because these have been the videos you've been most curious about. I think this one has like 3,000 views, and this one's close to 3,000 or getting there. So you guys have been, this year with these 2021 releases and new fragrances, you've been very curious about both of these. So which one do you guys like better? This one's kind of a, you know, boring bottle, which means it's kind of more mature. This one's more youthful. All right, this one's good for the planet because it's refillable. This one's interactive with the phone, which definitely is going to appeal to a younger crowd. But this one reminds us of an old fragrance that used to be really good, the original La Nuit de l'Homme. So which one do you guys like? Have you gotten your nose on either one of these? Are you at least in the least bit curious, or is it a pass for you and you don't even care? Now, I know a lot of you guys are into niche fragrances and don't even care about designers, but let me know down in the comments, what do you think? Are you curious? Have you gotten your nose on either one of these? And I would love to know who wins in the battle between these two. Is it Paco Rabanne Phantom, or is it Bleu Electrique? Let me know down below. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Just wanted to give you a quick, short, sweet video just for fun. You know, nothing too serious, just having fun here on the channel. Thank you so much for all your support. Please give me a big fat thumbs up. Go ahead, if you're brand new to this channel, hit the subscribe button down below. I'd love to have you part of my fragrance family and join me on my journey. Hit the bell notifications over there so that all these videos come to your feed. It helps the algorithm. It would be helping me out a lot as well. Share the video with your friends and family. Nothing wrong with that. And guys, listen, thank you so much for being here. Remember to always be yourself, as long as yourself smells so very good. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace, love, ciao. See you guys. Take care.